We respectfully request the Sangha great virtues for the sake of this assembly and all living beings. Please turn the wonderful Dharma wheel to teach and guide us how to end birth and death, leave suffering and attain bliss, and quickly realize non-birth. Cung thính đại đức tặng thính, vì thứ pháp bồi cấp nhất thiết chúng sanh, tịnh chiến diệu pháp luân giao đạo ngã mùng, như há liêu sanh thoáng tư ly hô đạc lạc tất chứng vô sanh. Homage to the Blessed, Noble, and Perfectly Enlightened One. Namo Sananto Suchedo Ye Ola Hodi San Miao San Puto Xie. Namo Tathagata Tuya Daya Alaha De Tamil Tambo Dantoa. The unsurpassed, profound, subtle, and wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million aeons is difficult to encounter. Now that I am able to see and hear, I will receive and maintain it. I vow to fathom the thus come one's true and actual doctrines. Wu shang sheng sheng wei miao fa bai qian wan qian an zao yu. 我今见闻得受持，愿解如来真实义。O Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Great Master Jingliang, Great Master Xinhua, O good monks and nuns and all good knowing advisors, Amitabha. 诸佛菩萨、精良大士、师父、上人、各位主持人、各位善知識, 阿彌陀佛. Chư Phật Bồ Tát, kính thưa Thanh Lương Đại sư Thượng Thiện Hóa, quý thầy cô và quý vị thiện sư thức giả A Di Đà Phật. Hello everyone, today is the 2nd of May 2025. We are here at Go Forest to continue discussing the prologue to the Avatamsaka Sutra. Thank you for joining us. We're right now on, let me see, slide number 1000 something, 354. Okay. All right. This is actually a very good section. We started the last time. And this is the last slide of this section, and this is very important, so that I wanted to remind you and go over it again for you to help you put things in perspective. So that the context is that he's discussing about the Dharma. And I think this is a section where he talked about the certain Dharma of the Xianshou school. The next section, he'll be talking about fifth type of classification of Dharma that the Buddha spoke, was the perfect Dharma. So this is a certain teaching Dharma, which is the essential Mahayana teaching, if you will. Okay? Mahayana teaching is essentially certain teaching. So he says here, the certain disclosure and certain revelation or cutting off of words is for the sake of a single kind of a kind that frees itself from workings of thoughts, which is simply following the Chan school. So what he's talking about here, okay, a very important point here, is that in the Chan school, our purpose is to free you from thoughts. You have to stop thinking. We have to find a way to help you stop thinking. So all the practices all the methods we give you are only experienced for the purpose of helping you bring your erroneous thoughts to an end. And if you're able to do that, then your wisdom will shine forth. It's because you cannot stop thinking. That's why you're confused. You're confused by the sound, you're confused by kids speaking behind you, you're confused by the noise from the door they open there for ventilation and so forth. We are constantly confused by sounds, by sights and so forth. And if somehow we find a way to help you stop thoughts, the thoughts arise because you react to those things, to the stimuli, okay? So we're talking about, don't worry about the terminology so much, but this is basically the Dharma door of the perfect, certain enlightenment. Okay? Oops, excuse me. Suddenly, something reminded me, but I'm going to ignore that. And that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, the thought arises, you ignore it. Okay, however, in my defense, if I ignored it, it keep on pinging me, then it would distract you more than it distracts me. That would afflict me, for real. Okay, never mind. So that's what it's about. And so Master Shinra explains here. Now that this is elaboration. He's saying that it's apart from words and speech, okay, languages, so you practice these things, and you have 84,000 methods of helping you bring an end to your thinking. Okay, and don't be attached like the overexcited Buddhist disciple says, I do vipassana only. I do Pure Land only. I do Chan only. That's you being attached to the Dharma door. All the Dharma doors are important. In what aspect? It's important in that they help you reduce your thinking. All right? So everything is helpful as long as reduce your thinking. And if whatever you do from the instructions helps you reduce your thinking, then it's called Chan. Okay? So for example, maybe it's no longer applicable. We teach you full lotus to make you hurt. It's painful. So when it's painful, you stop thinking about all the things but your pain. See, it's the same principle. Okay, so stop whining, girls. Okay. So before I left, people would sit there and start crying and screaming. Okay, remember the screamer?